Good morning, children. Today we are going to start new chapter, chapter 7, triangles. In this chapter, we are going to learn about congruency of the triangles, properties of the triangle, like that. Okay, the first what we will learn about what is a triangle. Lower class itself we have learned the definition of a triangle. So triangle is a closed figure with three sides. Triangle is a closed figure with the three sides. Okay. And also we can say that it is a polygon with the three sides or with the least number of sides. It's a polygon with the three sides. Now for a triangle, how many sides are possible? Three sides are possible. So for example, we have taken the triangle ABC. So what are the sides? AB, BC, CA. AB can be written as BA, BC can be written as CB, and CA can be written as AC because it's all line segment. Now what about angles? Angles also three only. What are the angle A, angle B, angle C also we can say, or we can use three letters. Which are they? Angle B, A, C. Either clockwise or anti-clockwise we can tell. Angle B means I can write like that, angle ABC, and angle C means angle ACB. Now the next one is vertices or vertex we can write. Here three vertices are there, so A, B, C are the three vertices. So triangle is a closed figure with the three sides, or we can say that it is a polygon with the three sides. So it is the polygon with the least number of the sides, is the basic polygon, and sides which are the AB, BC, CA, and angles angle A, angle B, angle C. In short we can write, or we can use the three letters. Now what are the vertices? A, B, C are the three vertices of the triangle. Next topic is congruent figures. Same photocopies of the photos. If you are taking of the same size, then we can say that it is an identical object. Similarly, we can go for the geometrical way. Take a line segment AB and PQ, RS. PQ and RS are equal in length, where AB is not equal in length. So when we are keeping PQ on the RS, it exactly cover each other. So we can say that this is an example for congruent figure. And similarly, when AB we keep on PQ, AB is lesser than the length of PQ. So it will not cover exactly. So they are not congruent. So PQ and RS are congruent in length, whereas AB and PQ are not congruent in length. That means they are not covering each other. Now we take two circles of the same radius. Then what happens? If we keep on this one, what will happen? Exactly cover each other. So the congruency happening here. But what about the bigger circle? If you keep the smaller circle, inside only it will come. It is more than that, the smaller circle only. So there is no exactly covering, is not possible. So congruency is not happening. Correct? Now what is the next one? Means congruent figures are those means which are equal in size or shape. Congruent figures are those equal in all respects, whether it is the same size or the shape. So congruent figures we have to cover means they should superimpose each other. When you take a 1 rupee coin and we keep it on the other, on one on the other, means what will happen? It exactly cover each other, right? If it is the same radius and all. So the same way, if they are exactly covering each other, the congruency concept is using here. Now we can come to the triangles case. Equilateral triangle. When we are keeping on this ABC with a 10 centimeter length on the PQR, what will happen? Exactly superimposing each is possible, or we can say that exactly cover each other. This idea only we are using in the case of congruency. So what is congruence? Congruence means equal in all respects of the figure whose shapes and size are both same. So we are seeing that which are the examples: circles of the same radius, line segment of equal in length, equilateral triangle means the side also equal and the angles are also equal. We will learn more about this one, congruency. Some criteria are also there. So the idea of the congruence means when one object is exactly covering on the other, that is superimposing is possible, then we can say that congruency is happening. You have seen that the molds for ice tray in your house, in refrigerator you have seen, see that equal identical tray molds are there for making the ice. So another example, if you go for that, when you are using a pen, you know that one refill will be there inside. Refill of the same size only can be replaced there. If the refill of the different size if you are using, it cannot be used. That means the idea of the identical we are producing here. So the identical concept, wherever we are using identical objects, when we are want to produce, the idea of the congruency we are using. So the next we are going to learn about what is the congruency of the triangles, which are congruent here. Triangle ABC is given and also PQR is given. So here it is 10 centimeter. Here I'll write a centimeter, and also here AB equal to 12 centimeter, BC 10 and angle B is 50. Similarly PQ 12, angle Q 50 and QR equal to 10 centimeter. But in the case of DEF, if you take, what happens to that one? All the length are 12 centimeter. If it is equilateral triangle, the angle will be 60 only. So when we overlap this on this one, we will not get any congruency here. But at the same time, what happens here? Here we will get a AB equal to the first two figures, AB equal to 12 centimeter, that is equal to PQ from the second, right? And angle B is equal to 50 degree, that is equal to Q from the second one, means the second angle. Next BC equal to 10 centimeter, that is equal to QR. So if you are taking this triangle on this one, so where it should overlap means angle B and angle Q should come. On angle B, which angle should come? Angle Q should come. So in that way P should match with A only, right? So P should come on the place of A and Q should come on the place of B and R will come on the place of C. Then only overlapping is possible, right? So when we are taking the criteria like this is called side angle side. This angle is included angle. This is the first criteria you have to study for the triangle, that is SAS criteria. Before that, what is the meaning of this congruency means, once we arranged this a triangle, P is on A, Q is on B and R is on C, then we are getting a correspondence between A to P, B to Q and C to R. Then what is the meaning of this one? Means triangle ABC is congruent to, in this order only, triangle PQR. Right? If triangle ABC and triangle PQ are congruent, then the remaining sides, whatever the sides, here we are written the angles correspondence is there. Now what is the next one? Then the side correspondence also possible. On AB which is come? PQ, and BC QR will come, and AC PR will come. Right? That we can write that AB will be equal to PQ and BC will be equal to QR and AC will be equal to PR. Now now what is the criteria we have got? We got when a congruency happens, all the three angles are equal and all the three sides are equal. Now this called, if these are the criteria, once the congruency is proved, the remaining parts we will write by CPCT only. Right? What is the criteria of the CPCT? Once the congruency is proved, then the remaining parts we can use by CPCT. This statement, this parts you can understand while doing the problems, but the full form of this one, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Now what is the meaning of this criteria? I'll come back here. Always there is no need of checking 6 criteria for congruency. There is some exceptional cases. There is, for us there is a helpful are there, some criteria are there. This is very helpful for determining whether the triangles are congruent. The first one is SAS. So already I have seen this example here. What we have seen here, AB equal to PQ, that is the side. We will write here side, and angle B equal to angle Q, it is an angle. And the next one is what, BC and QR is S only. But in this case, one criteria, one word is very important, that is A should be included. That means we are taking the sides 10 centimeter and the 12 centimeter, both are joining at a 50 degree. That means the 50 is the included angle between the 12 and the 10, right? Similarly here also, if you check 12 and 10 are 50 is the sides are there, the included angle formed by 12 and 10 are 50 only. So this criteria is called SAS. So how many steps we checked? 2 sides and 1 included angle we have checked. So by using this criteria, what we can say means the remaining angle, remaining one angle is there. How many sides are checked? 2 sides and 1 angle we checked. So by using this criteria, how many? 2 sides and 1 angle we checked. So by using this criteria, what is the conclusion we are making? Means the remaining one side and 2 angles are also equal. This is called the SAS criteria, side angle side criteria. That means we checked only 3. What is the important point here? Means the angle should be included. If you are considering the SAS criteria, the angle here 50 means for this triangle, suppose they are given the angle 50 here, but the angle is not 50. The angle 50 is not included for 12 and 10. Right, then we cannot say it is an congruency criteria. So the first criteria we are going to learn about SAS only. Before that, how many we checked? All the 6 we have seen. One triangle we keep it on the other and check that whether their overlapping is possible or not. Based on that we have checked, but it is not required for all the time. We have to check all the 6 criteria. There is some helpful steps are there. The first one is SAS congruence criteria. In SAS congruence criteria, what are things to be checked? 2 sides and 1 included angle to be checked. One angle should be included, then only SAS criteria will be checked. So by using this, what we can say that the remaining one side and the remaining 2 angles are also equal. Let us see the examples now. Criteria for congruency of the triangles. It is an axiom, SAS congruence rule. 2 triangles are congruent if 2 sides and the included angle of one triangle are equal to 2 sides and the included angle of the other triangle. So here the word included is having its own importance. It should be included angle only. Lower classes we have already studied what is the SAS criteria and all. Now I have drawn the triangles here. Equal sides are marked. Let us see how to write that one. So the first triangle name is triangle ABC. So I'll write here triangle ABC. What is the second triangle? It is DEF, right? So we will write a triangle DEF. Now I am marking the one equal sign for this side, that is AB. Equal sign is one marked here, AB only. Correspondingly, which side for this triangle? It is EF. It is given in the question. That way we are not doing, we are learning the criteria only. Now what is the second equal side here? It is BC. Correspondingly, second equal side is ED. Right? Now what is the angle equal side? Angle B marked and here angle E marked. So I'll write here angle B equal to angle E. So this angle is included angle only taken. So AB is the first equal side and BC is the second equal side. We are making the angle which one? Angle B. So you similarly first and second. Now here making the which included angle E only. Now what we should write means we are writing the first triangle as it is in the same order, triangle ABC, right? For B there is no doubt which is that one, the correspondence, it is E only. So 3 letters we required here. right? So in place of B, we are writing first E only. So E is decided for B. Now which is the common here? AB and BC, B is common, right? So similarly EF and ED, which letter is common there? It is also E only. So B, that is E, is gone, right? So for A, after E, which letter is remaining? F. So in place of A, I should write F, right? Similarly for C, E is gone for B. Now C is for D. So my order is, what is the order I got here? F, E, D. Don't write that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. It is wrong only. After the correspondence, whatever we have seen, that we have got the order FED. The meaning is what? Means when F is coming on A and E is coming on B and D is coming on C, then only superimposing is possible. Then only superimposing is possible. So what is the meaning of this one? This order is having correspondence. If anybody is writing triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF, what is the meaning? This is wrong, because this order is not satisfying the congruency. Which order is satisfying for us? Triangle FED is the order. So correctly I will write, that is triangle FED. Now which criteria I have used here? One side, the second side, and the angle. But the angle, when we are using, it should be included angle. So it is SAS. After writing this SAS, what we told there, by checking only these three steps, we can decide that the triangle is congruent. So what is the meaning of this one? Remaining angles, remaining sides are equal also. What is the remaining angles? Only B we have considered. So I can write angle A. Angle A equal to angle F. Angle C is equal to angle D. Right? We have written remaining sides. Now remaining one more side is there, which is that side. AB is over, BC is over. See, AB, BC. So which is the unmarked side? AC. So AC equal to FD, right? This is called CPCT. Because first we have checked the three criteria. Based on that, we have proved that these two triangles are congruent. So this is wrong. We should not write it this way. Even if you are writing any other order, that is wrong only, because we have considered the congruency here. Now after congruency, what we can write? The remaining angles, the remaining side is also equal. So that means this is called a CPCT. So that is the word I told last time, CPCT. What is the meaning of CPCT? Corresponding parts of congruent triangles are equal. This we will not usually mention this word, only this will we will say corresponding parts of the congruent triangle, corresponding parts of the congruent triangles. So once you have proved the congruency by checking only three steps, then the remaining part also equal. So what is the concept we have used today? SAS congruency rule. When we are using SAS congruency rule, the angle should be included. In case if you are telling the angle is not included, then we cannot prove. That means this criteria we have written SAS. There is no criteria like SSA, ASS, like that, because when you are considering two sides, when we are considering two sides, the angle should be included. So today's class with this criteria I am winding up. Thank you.